my name is Haley Larson, and I'm a fourth-year graduate student in the Department of Medicinal Chemistry. I am part of the NAP and Atkins labs, and today I am going to be your virtual tour guide. I want to make sure that you get to see the department since you can't be here in person. So I'm going to walk you through. Here's the main entrance to our department. And over here to the right is where Sarah Lenti lives, and you've probably been in contact with her a bunch, so she's here today.
Hi.
Hi, Sarah. And behind her we have Janine, who is our administrator, and she does a lot of different financial tasks for us. We have Bill Adkins, who is the chair of the department. Thank you very much. Okay, so in here we have the sun room, where you might come in here to eat lunch or do homework or that kind of thing, or study. And usually in the spring and summer and fall it's really beautiful and sunny, but we're in the middle of winter, so it's not quite as sunny. If we come back here, we have Hazel in this area, and she'll be the person you're going to submit orders to for all of your needs. She does payroll, and she does a bunch of other tasks. And then here we have Eric, and actually his picture fell down, so let me pull it up. Eric. And he is the guy that's going to be taking care of your tuition. He does also a lot of different financial things for the department. And down here we have all the faculty offices. So we have Professor Nath here, and then Professor Bharadwaj. And then to the left here we actually have our kitchen and our copier and printer, so you might use this room quite a bit if you join. And continuing down we have Professor Gutman, and from there we have Professor Lee. And actually he's not in his office, but you can see his office is decorated with all these plants. I'm very jealous, it's amazing. On the left of this we have the first year room, which will be your room for the first year of your graduate studies. And you can come in here to take exams, to do homework with your cohort, or just to kick back if you had a long day. Continuing down we have Professor Toda here, and then Professor Zhu, and then finally at the end we have Professor Reddy. So those are all of our faculty offices, and at the end of here we have all of our mailboxes. Just pop over to the Toda lab and pop in, see what they're up to. You'll see that there's a bunch of desks located in here where they work. And we actually have Alex. She's doing some work today. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
So I'll just walk you through here really briefly. And now we're going to head back out of here and downstairs into the other labs. Oh, there's Christy. Hi, Christy. She's part of the Toda lab as well. Okay, so now we're going to pop on downstairs and walk through the other labs. First, I'm going to take us over to the zoo lab. And I think Quinn, another graduate student, is busy in here doing some work. So she's back here in the sterile hood. Can you say hi, Quinn? So on the way there, I will show you this small lounge area that we have, where we have our microwave and our fridge and this couch, and so we've done this up nice and well so you can eat lunch over here, at least when we're in person. Okay, now we're going to the NAP lab, which is actually one of my labs and co-mentored, and Elena's in here. And yeah, so there's a couple other graduate students in here, but no one else is here today. So we're going to just pop over to the Bharadwaj lab, which he's actually one of the newer faculty in the department. And I think he has one of his graduate students here working today. So this is his lab, and we have Maddie in here working. And so I'm going to pop over just to my other lab, which is the Atkins lab, just to show you around. And so this is my lab. This is actually where I'm located. So a lot of these labs are going to have little desks where you're going to be stationed. That's mine there. I'm going to come out here. This is the other side. This is actually where the Gutman lab is taking over, and they have another lab, which I'm going to jump on over to and see if anyone's working in there. So here is the other part of their lab. And I'm actually going to just take us over to the Lee lab, which is on the other side. I think there's a couple people working in there today. So theirs is a little more decorated. They have these lights up. So I think there's a few graduate students working in here. Hi. And this is the other half of their lab. And I think Eddie's over here at his desk. Hey, Eddie.
How's it going?
Good. This is the laser lab. We'll go in here really quick. this is actually where I do most of my experiments. So come on in here. We got this beautiful microscope, and it's kind of just a small little room. And we're gonna come out, and finally, a center that a lot of students actually use in this department is the Mass Spec Center. So it'll be good to give you guys just a small introduction. So I'll let Dale take over from here.
Prospective students, I'm Dale Whittington. I run the Core Center Mass Spectrometry Center. It's one of the largest open access mass spec centers in the country. What we're going to do is just quickly show you inside so you can get a scope of what we have for instrumentation. And I'm happy to address any questions regarding what we use this technology for. We're pretty lucky to have such a large instrument center here right in our department, which allows you to do all sorts of work ranging from quantitative analytical work, antibodies, to peptides, to hydrogen deuterium exchange, and hopefully you guys will all have a chance to visit the center here. So go on with it. Okay. What we have here is 13 different mass spectrometers, equivalent to about $6 million worth of capital equipment. And this is all used to facilitate research, and we are a self-sustaining access center, which means that regardless of what projects go on, we do lots of different work for outside groups to be able to facilitate collaborations, as well as work on a variety of very exciting projects. Predominantly, we have a lot of what's called triple quad mass spectrometers. They're used for quantitative analytical work. We have high-end time-of-flight instruments that are used for high mass accuracy work to confirm you've synthesized your compound, or you have your protein or peptide you need. Back here we have a MALDI, which uses lasers to be able to ionize compounds. And one of our newest instruments over here has the ability to do MALDI imaging. So you can take tissue slices and be able to determine where your drug or